1 to 2 setup, bouncing off to 0.7 to the 786 is what I'm targeting. This is just an idea, just playing around here. As you can see, from that high to the low, got the 0.7 to 786, and we got above the 0.7, and we got a nice little retest. So just kind of front testing what happens if I long now, stop loss at the lows, targeting 786. I like the look of this. Overnight, pushed higher, couldn't reach the 786, it wasn't its time yet, came back down. So now during the day, if we get up to the 786, that would be the third high, aka a triple top. So if I get the right reaction at the 786, it would be an ultimate short zone. The wick that is forming is the only kind of good thing going for it. If on the 15-minute time frame we can get below maybe a candle close to, then that's quite an obvious short signal to me. Got a triple top here, you're sweeping the highs again, and yeah, you could fall right to the equilibrium at the very least. Just took this short position. Here we're at the 786, we are trading above the 786, which is a sign of weakness for this trade setup on the shorting. I can see a double top happening, or this could be a good entry and price would like to tumble over, and then obviously looking for lower. I'd personally target the 618, should be around there. Actually, I'll target 0.7 for now. This is the only level of support right now is this previous 786 level, along with that previous high. Time will tell. As we break down, I am not gonna lie, I doubled down. Anyway, 1.236 rejects, fifth wave target, we can get rid of that now. Back below the SFP high, we're back below the 786, although it's a bit early, so but yeah, double down. So I like the look of the setup. Obviously I'm in the short. I think price would like to go down. All right, well, it looks like we are dumping, so the doubling down was good. 15-minute looking clean. See how far we can go down. I can see a double top happening. Currently up just over 1R, and my risk is a double down, so about 440, which means my TP should be around 2.4. Yes. Update on the trade. It is currently nearly 2 p.m. and yeah, I am up. Right, so update on the trade. Currently up 5R TP at the 618 of the whole move. Part of me saying TP lower, but I cannot do that. I'm just gonna take the 618 trade, then we'll see what price does afterward. So yeah, currently up 2.3. So I'm not gonna touch this trade. I'll update you when TP hits, I guess. Next setup, when price comes down to the 786. It's also in line from the 382, from this low to that high. So we've got the 382 in line with that 786. So that's a double confluence right there. Higher time frame 382 with the lower time frame 786. I must take this trade so long as the reaction provides. So this is an update approximately 11 hours from the last update, and TP hit at the 0.618. Initially I was targeting the 0.7. I would have been a boss if I was targeting the 0.786. However, 618 to be safe, and that was like a Oh, it's right here. That was like a 6 point something R trade. So yeah, that was good. In the previous clip, I was talking about the larger 382 from the 4 hour, which I had deleted. I'll put it here just for the sake of the video. That's the 382. I actually entered a 786 setup. This was the entry, 786. We got the little 15-minute wick reaction, which I liked. I entered on that. Stop loss actually at the 382, which was risky. And then I realized that the 4 hour 382 that I keep talking about would act as a magnet, pulling price toward it, which it kind of did. So I moved my SL to below the 382. We actually started trading above the 786, which kind of made me a bit more confident. As soon as I saw that, I moved my SL. Stop loss to basically to the low, at least I thought it was to the low, but higher, I moved it up higher. And zooming into the 1 minute, this is what we formed. So that's the equivalent to this. Although we had a strong move up somewhat, I hope it's not a fake out from where we are now. And that brings us to where we are now. This is the 618 bounce, the move up, correction, 618 bounce. And now this looks like we could at least claim this high. However, I am targeting this red line here because it's a invalidation, it's a bearish invalidation. But all in all, 382, 786, overlap, entered on the move up after getting below, which is key. And now I'm just holding it. Let's see how high we can go. Stop loss at break even, because there's no way I can let this, what was a 3R trade, turn into a loser. My analysis, I have to trust. From a 1 hour 786, from an impulsive move to the upside, you can expect price to move a decent amount. I mean, the whole move right now, price has moved 2.78%, which is 1,740 points. Risking 1% on this trade on a 100k account is 4,000. Risking 1% on a 200k account is 8,000. And that would have taken 4 hours, so 8,000 or 4,000 in 4 hours. Now, after catching this short from here and catching this long from here, I cannot, or I will not, trade for the weekend. It's the weekend now, so the whole weekend is not getting traded. I can chill out until I see a very clear setup.